Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 162. The first setup was submitted by Luke. I don't know why the right Alex drawer isn't all the way to the side. You see how it's like on the left?
It's definitely got more room.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like a little half-assed the way he put that on. Usability I thought was okay, not ideal. Yeah, you have your laptop there, you want to be able to use it still, but I would most definitely have the monitor front and center, and that would be ideal. And then from there you just put the laptop to the left or right side, angled in a little bit, it would look a lot nicer. Everything else is sort of so bland and IKEA-ish with the simple light, the fake plant, but we don't see a theme here other than the fact that he's got a little car. Theme is something you need to work on. Luke scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Kevin. Speakers, my dude. What the fuck? No, you can't. The rear speakers never go in front of you. I'm pretty sure that's why they're called rear speakers. PC, not bad, but maybe it'd be better on the floor. It just give you a little bit more breathing room. Your hand's a little close to it, so when you're moving the mouse around, you smack it into the PC. The posters on the wall, you know, it's cool that you got the maps from different games like GTA and whatnot, but they're crinkled. You can see the light reflection. I would probably frame those if you want to keep them there long term. Kevin scored a 58. The next setup was submitted by Bogdan. Interesting, definitely interesting. The colors are just, oh god, they're hideous. I mean, that wall color, and then you got the drawer which completely goes against the wall color, so it's very interesting to say the least. I think the desk is kind of garbage, and you know, having the PC there, I think kind of just a new desk, a new wall, a new house, maybe a new life. Maybe just start over. I think that'd be great. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I think the desk and really just the desk kind of ruins this. Bogdan scored a 62. The next setup was submitted by Vortex. It's not bad. It's not bad. He's got the water speakers. I'm a big fan of that. But I think like the laptop and the other monitor and then the thing. What is the thing with the light there? Yeah, what is that? What is that? It's like it looks like a speaker, maybe a little storage bin with the laptops. Kind of got to get figured out. Interesting setup, but there's no depth to the desk, which makes it really hard to use. Vortex scored a 64. The next setup was submitted by Trey. The desk is really sad. Yeah, that makes me sad, but it's not really a setup. It's more of an entertainment place. You know what I'm saying? So I think that part of it's cool, but I don't like having all the iPad and everything just laying there. Maybe get like one of those nice little bins you could put the different products in standing up and blah blah blah. Then you got to get wire molds, theme, all that. I mean, if your theme's mustard, then good job. Trey scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Billy. This is an updated photo too. He's like I felt bad about all the mess, so I cleaned it up. What the okay. Really though, man, I want to say you did a great job, but okay, all right. Usability, he's sitting there, his speakers, they're good. You know, that part of it's cool, but the surrounding area and the wire management and the out of sight, out of mind, the accessories theme, all those different things, not the best. Just try a little bit harder. Just try a little bit harder. Billy scored a 60. The next setup was submitted by Samuel. At first glance, it looks like a 3D render. It's like really kind of aggravates me actually. But yeah, I think the walls, first off, that's very unique. Some people will say it's a little too crazy. I kind of think it's a little too crazy. I think the tape for the letters, that you could have just waited and actually got like a decal that would have looked nicer. My main problem was there's no keyboard or mouse, and I wanted to think like maybe, and then I was like, maybe what, Matt? There's no other solution. Maybe he uses his keyboard and mouse on his laptop. Maybe he has bent body parts. Considering how nice it is, it's kind of like not the best use of space. I don't like how the console's over there in the corner with the pair of headphones and then the other pair of headphones. I don't like the full utilization of the setup. There's a lot of cool, unique factors to it, but it's just like, you know, a lot of random miscellaneous stuff that could easily be cleaned up. Spend a little more time on making the desk presentable, but I think the peripherals missing is like a huge confusion piece for me. Samuel scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Brad. He's a first-person shooter gamer, and he also is into sim racing. Now, if you look at this setup, you're like, but wait, how does he do it? Because you look at the third photo, you see he's got bikes and stuff, but then he's got a chair at that left side there, and it's like, why is his chair over there? Oh, I don't know. Because he turned his friggin' closet into a racing sim setup. The idea here is that basically he had the issue where he didn't want to keep taking his wheel and pedals and putting them away and then setting them back up and then so on and so forth. So he decided that he would just turn his closet into the racing sim. Wonderful job. I think the right side definitely needs a little bit of loving. The setup itself is pretty good. I think I wanted to confirm with you guys in chat, is that the subwoofer to the speakers? I can't, I'm almost positive, and if so, I would like to see that down on the floor. So I can see why he'd want it on his desk, because he probably doesn't get any bass at all, but I don't like it there. I mean, it's small enough to where it doesn't matter, but you don't want to like have nothing on your desk overall and then have like everything cramped into that corner side. Brad scored at 92. The final setup of the day was submitted by Andrew. Now he said that the right side is for homework, the left side is for gaming. I don't like that desk. I hate it. That desk for homework looks nicer than his actual desk. Andrew, I think the simple thing here is to get a new desk. If you can't get a new desk right now, I'd swap the desks out and then move the PC to a better spot where it's not as close, a little bit further away. Give yourself a little bit more breathing room. And once you do that, then start working on your theme. Andrew scored a 68. Brad walked away with first place, getting a 92. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 162.